Alrighty, y'all. Hello and welcome back. Today we're grinding some more Pioneer, and as you can tell, we're playing Mardu Heroic. It has been doing pretty well compared to the Boros versions as of late. It got second in a challenge like a couple weeks ago, and I believe from that challenge is the list that we're trying. It's basically just it's Boros Heroic, but it splashes black for Claim to Fame, just a nice reanimation. And a pump spell on attached onto one spell, and you get to play Shieldred's Edict, probably for Van Rippers and stuff like that. But otherwise, yeah, it's just good old heroic, making dudes real fat and turning them sideways. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the first round. Let's get to it. Alrighty, y'all. We won the die roll for round one. That's a good start. No, I got a Jeggy. um, I don't love this hand. I don't want to be super threat light. I'm gonna mulligan that. No threats in that one. And we'll keep this one. Man, it's gonna hurt a little bit, but we'll be alright. I'm gonna cut a 10th District and Defiant Strike. Bit tough to mold down to 5, but we'll live. Oh, I'm against Doomwake. Again, I just keep playing against this guy. Torch the tower. Alright. Another mana confluence. That's a tough one. We're just gonna die to our own mana. Yeah, all 3 lands mana confluences. I guess that's the downside of playing that card. Let's see if our Virtuoso lives, then we might get to play the game. He plays a Swift Spear. Yep, definitely not blocking that. All right, we need some gas. That's not gas. But I'll play that for turn. Cast here. Bin the land. Play the Swift Spear. Monstrous Rage here. Connive. Okay. All right, getting in for a lot of damage. Not a bad turn 3. That Monstrous Rage was a huge draw. Got him down to 6, so if he doesn't have any interaction, which I think the Izzet deck's going to have some interaction. Reckless Rage. Yep. Elusive Otter. Okay, so he's just playing like an Izzet Prowess. Interesting. 10th District. Not great, not bad. Crack in for 3. Leaving a blocker might be smart, but he's got 4 cards in hand. We just hope we don't die. Let's see if he can deal 11 damage to me this turn. Or just clear my board. Either one would probably win him the game. Okay. He passes the turn. So I think I swing in with 10th. I can swing in with 10th District. And yeah, I can just bluff. I think I swing in with 10th District and bluff. The triple blocks. Okay. Alright, so I'll go. So I think I want to kill the otter. Want to kill the otter because I won't be able to block that once they cast any spells. But he's doing something. Ah, okay, so nothing gets to live. That's fine. Okay. A little bit unfortunate. Should have assumed he would have something, but wanted to see if I couldn't get one of his dudes. I definitely shouldn't have mulliganed that first hand. It had land threat spells. I would have been totally dead in the water to that one removal spell he had, but opponent is tanking. Okay. Trying to yield through the turn, but Moto just seems to not want to let me. Let's see how he swings. Tanking a real long time. Swings in for 3. I'll take it. Defiant Strike, huge draw. All right, draw something good, please. That's not something good. So let's see. I can swing in. He has to block with 1, and then it dies. And then he'd go to 1. I'll swing in with both and see if he can do 7 damage to me next turn. Yep. Nope. Pass the turn. All right. You got 6 cards in hand. You got a 2/2. Can you kill me? I think he probably can, but I'm not that worried about it. Treasure Cruise. Yep. 3. Yeah, so I should be definitely dead. Yeah, all right. I'm dead. He's got me. Go to game 2. I shouldn't have mulled that first hand. Was a little unfortunate. I think just the rending volleys. I think yeah, just the rending volleys might be good here. It's a foot race. Let's see. I think yeah, just gonna cut a Surgy Shelter or cut the Surgy Shelters. They're very clunky. This game's just not gonna go long enough for me to be able to hold up 2 mana protection spells. Now that we know what we're up against, though, we might have a better shot. All right, this hand is sweet. Gonna keep that one. So I can play this Favored Hoplite, turn 1, and then turn 2 if he kills, or like his turn 1 if he torches it, then I can just Swift Spear claim. That's pretty sweet. I like that. He mulls to 6. I think card advantage is going to be huge, and he has a lot of good cantrips, so he's going to be drawing a lot of cards. All right, he gets an otter of his own. Go ahead and play a Swifty. Ancestral Anger the Hoplite. Getting in for 5. That's pretty solid turn 2. We do have the claim to fame for when they inevitably kill one of our threats. They can easily kill Swifty. It's a little harder for them to kill favorite Hoplite. They would have to bargain the torch to kill it. But if they have rage, then what can you do? Opt, yep. Reckless Rage. Okay, that's fine. We can get back claim. Oh, that's a big draw actually. Shocking this Godless Shrine. I'll go black. Claim, grab favorite Hoplite. And then I think I want a Reckless Rage. A Reckless Rage like this, and get rid of his threat, and then I can hold up God's Willing for any removal they might have. Kraken for 3 more. And I also have Fame to flash back in the yard if I need it. Got a Ledger Shredder. That's a pretty big blocker, but okay. All right, need something kind off the top. Homestead Courage is pretty good. I will take that. All right, so I think we go. Yeah, Courage. Let's see. So let's see. I can. If I Homestead Courage again, he goes up to 5, 6 power. And then, yeah, so can't really do anything yet. 2, 3. Honestly, I think a Connive is probably worth. Actually, let's see. So if I Homestead Courage targeting Swifty, she turns into a 4/5. And Shredder, well, he'd be able to reliably block. So I think we just crack in like this. See if he does block Swifty. Not gonna let him connive. I'll just make him take the 4 damage. It's a marathon, not a sprint right now. I get to hold up God's Willing, which is pretty clutch. And also, it would probably, in red, it would probably take 2 removal spells just to kill this favorite Hoplite anyways. Consider it. Treasure Cruise. I think what we lose to right now is just counter magic. If they because we can just sneak this Hoplite through with God's Willing. Okay, Elusive Otter, that's good. We can still give protection. Soul Scar Mage. Okay, that sucks. Can't get double protection. So removal spell wins it. Another favorite Hoplite. Oh, we need a way to get trample real bad. We are at 11, so we still have a pretty decent life total. Yeah, I would have really loved a removal spell. Or just a second God's Willing, because them having 2 different creatures is tough. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I'll just crack in like this. They're going to have to block. So that's how he blocks. Yeah, I can't really do anything to push more damage. I mean, I could God's willing and get one more damage in. It's just not worth it. I'd rather hold up the protection. Yeah, I'll let him connive. It's fine. Getting a second creature out, it's pretty valuable. Get just another ground blocker in case they play a hasty threat. Maybe letting them connive there's a mistake, but I mean they treasure cruised. They've got plenty of cards that they want in hand. Okay, you got to get this otter to a 6/6 if you want me to not be able to block him. He's tanking. Ancestral Anger, targeting who? Oh, Otter. Okay, cool. So Otter's a 4/3. He's getting close. So that's gonna do it, isn't it? Yeah, because he can I can make this a 7, and then yeah, it's gonna be too big. I'm gonna die. 7, yeah, he gets me for Xaxes. All right, well, outplayed again. Good job, Doom. All right, I'll see you guys in match 2. All right, y'all lost the die roll for round 2. That's unfortunate, but we couldn't win on the play, so let's see if we win on the draw. One threat, but we do have claim, so I think we can keep it. Let's see what they're on. Island. All right, so we got Phoenix. So this Swifty's definitely going to die, but... All right, another threat's good. We'll just go ahead and shock in this Foundry. No reason not to. Crack it in for 1. Okay, well, he plays another blue land, so I'm safe for a turn. Okay. Reckless Rage is going to look real juicy here. As much as I'd love to play one of my hasty guys, or yeah, play a Swifty, I don't want him to connive. Go ahead, Reckless Rage here. And then I'll just Defiant Strike, crack in for a little bit of damage. Okay, we don't really need another land, but crack in for 4, got him to 15. This claim to fame is probably going to be huge. Drawing extra threats is a big deal, but we definitely need some more pump spells. Throwing some vanilla 2/2s out at my opponent isn't really going to do much. Okay, they passed the... well, they skipped the second man. Okay, Lightning Axe, pitching a Phoenix. Oh, okay. So Virtuoso's big. I think what I do... They have 3 cards in hand. I think we just high roll it. I'm going to shock in this Virtuoso. Or, sorry, shock in the Blood Crypt. Play a Swifty. Crack in for 1. And then, let's see. So, play the Legionnaire, or the Virtuoso, and then we have Legionnaire as backup if we need to. Just hope they don't find another removal spell. So they're going to free the Fae. And they get... Okay, so his free the Fae missed. He got nothing. That's pretty good for me. Okay, so we had the impulse, but that's fine. I would love a pump spell so I can save this claim, but if I can't, then whatever. Treasure Cruise, that's hard to beat. Miss a land. No red land. If they just pass without playing a removal land, oh, that's the dream. All right, we're going to shock in this Foundry. Man is killing us, but it's fine. So I am going to cast Claim on Virtuoso, and then I'm going to haste him up. And just see if my opponent has an answer for that. Okay, no response there. Let's see if he pierces my attempt to haste him up. We still get the connive, which is sweet. Oof, that's sweet draw. We might just be able to kill him. Does he have the spell pierce? Damn it. All right, that's fine. That sucks pretty bad, but so they're at 3. I can deal 5, 6, 7 here. So, okay, I'm just gonna save the Monstrous Rage. No reason to run it out now. Gonna make them sweat. They have to kill this Virtuoso now or they die. But we still have 10th District and Monstrous Rage next turn, so we're putting the pressure on. Another Free the Fae. He gets Spell Pierce Opt. So let's see what he takes. He chooses Opt. Removal spell? No, Treasure Cruise. All right, so that'll definitely get him another land. I'd be very surprised if it didn't. Sweet. Okay, so we should just have him dead here. So yeah, we're going to go to 10th District. And so Monstrous Rage on Virtuoso. Yeah, they're incredibly dead here. We will, I guess, just bin the Virtuoso. It doesn't really matter. Yep, sweet. So they scoop it up. All right, so Phoenix. Let's see. I guess we can bring in Rending Volley for the Shredders. Is that good enough? Is that good enough to bring in? I think we definitely want the Claim to Fames because they're going to be killing our dudes. Let's see. So take out some Surgy Shelters. Cut one Virtuoso. Yeah, just cut some of the 2-drops because we're just going to have a hard time. They're going to have a hard time living. And then I'm just going to run it like this. I don't want to overboard. They don't have quite enough interaction, I think, to warrant Showdown of the Scalds. I could 100% be wrong about that. But the extra claim to fames are huge, and it's not like they're going to be playing any meaningful graveyard hate, unless they're playing Hearse. But if they're playing Hearse, then, you know, what can you do? And if they want to spend a turn playing Hearse, then that's fine with me. All right, so this one's not going to work. No threats. All right. So this one's a risky keep. I am gonna keep it just because we have we can protect. We can protect, and that's huge. We can just maybe hopefully win off just the back of an eliminated virtuoso. So we're gonna play a Sacred Foundry tapped and pass the turn. This could totally be a losing hand, and they probably kept a removal heavy hand. And they're going to get a lot of time to just set up, but that's okay. If we could draw another creature that I could play before this Virtuoso, that'd be great. Because I'm not playing him until turn 3. He shocks and does nothing. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do anything yet. Actually, I think he wants to free the Fae. Yeah, that was a mistake. I should have played this pre-combat and just swung in, but because he wants to free the Fae. That was a mistake on my part. I should not have clicked through. He wants to free the Fae, and I should have made him kill my dude. I'm gonna say oops in the chat, so he knows that he knows that I know that that was a goof. You know, I'm not a complete dumbass, just only when it matters. Okay, so he goes ahead and kills it, so he doesn't get to free the Fae. It's pretty good. Slide a hand. Okay. Swift Spear is pretty good. I think I go ahead and... Yeah, honestly, I just want to get the removal out of their hands. Kraken for 1. Gonna keep passing. Okay. Slide a hand. Opponent tanking for 20 minutes to figure out which one mana cantrip he wants to play. Oh, he's going to Treasure Cruise. Yeah, this might be a lost game. I probably should have kept a more aggressive hand, and I did not. I should have played that 10th District. I just missed out on a potential 2 damage. All right, another land sucks pretty bad. Play Virtuoso. So I got 1 protection spell. Slide a hand. Don't have high hopes, but anything can happen. Okay. Digging for a kill spell. Okay. Cracks in for 6. I go down to 8. I got 1 turn to make something happen. That's not bad. I think I'm going to go... Yeah, I'll go... Claim on 10th districts. Okay, and then I'll cast a Reckless Rage here. Bottom that. And then I think we just have to go for it. I'm at 7. That's pretty good. Scry 1. We'll bottom that since I'm gonna have to. I'll have to discard whatever I take anyways. So maybe we can get lucky and just connive something good. Okay, another anger. Oh, that'll help with our anger. Yeah, we're not gonna have enough, sadly. Not quite. So I can get in for 8, 11. Yeah, I'm gonna swing in. Swing in, and then they gotta get their 1 Phoenix back and then kill me. So yeah, if they get another Phoenix in the yard and then reanimate, which with the about to be 5, 6, 7 cards, however many in their hand, they'll be able to do it. But you never know; they could brick. And I got a Fame in the yard, so we are cracking in for a decent amount next turn. They're at 6. Can you kill me, opponent? Yield through the turn, do your worst. Or just 2 removal spells do it. Ops. Again, Phoenix players and taking 20 minutes to figure out which 1 mana cantrip they want to cast. Name a better combo. Here we go. He's casting something. Lightning Axe? Nope. Prismari Command. He loots 2, then makes a treasure. That's 2 spells this turn. If he had just 2'd my face and made a treasure, and he has 1 more 1 mana cantrip, he kills me. But I'm sure he's got something else up his sleeve. Oh, there's another land. Okay. Freeze the face, so he's getting a bird back. I go to okay, wow. I did not think I was gonna get another turn. But he's gonna hold back. So God's Willing wins the game. That's not a God's Willing. Alright, so I will cast Fame. That's a bit tough. We just needed something, anything that's not bad. All right, well, I'm gonna crack in with everything. I'll leave. Well, now they know I'm bluffing it, so I can't hold it back. Yeah, tough one. So now they have 5 cards in hand, but again, they do have to find a way to find one more damage. Yielded through the turn. Let's see what they do. Free the Fae. Finds quite a bit of removal. Sure he'll choose. Yeah, I mean, Lightning Axe is his only option. He can Brazen Borrower. But that's not exactly a winning line from him, I don't think. Yeah, I guess it does the job. He chooses Lightning Axe. Okay, so Virtuoso's dead. Oh, I wish I could put my opponent on fast forward. He is just taking his sweet time. Taking his sweet, sweet, sweet time. Really relishing in getting to cast his spells. Okay, Axis Virtuoso. That's step 1. Okay. All my dudes are dead. You get Phoenix's back. I don't know why he had to tank so long. This seems to be the easiest turn ever. I think the only decision here is, do you attack and play around a hasty threat, or play around me just having the nuts? Yeah, no. So he's smart and he does not do that. Puts me to 1. And then he might play a Picklock as a blocker. Oh, Shredder as blockers. Defiant Strike will not do it. I'm going to throw in the towel, and we'll go to game 3. So, on the play, I think I put back in a Virtuoso, put back in another threat. Cut one of those. Yeah, I'll just keep the Virtuoso out. We'll call it good there. All right, taking the play. Give me a good hand. Right after I reveal Gigantha. Give me a good hand. Would be a great hand if there was lands. Unplayable. All right, well. All right, think we have to run it like that, as depressing as that is. Play a Hoplite and pass the turn. Do you shock and kill it, or do you... You're only getting hit for like 3 next turn if you don't. Ooh, okay, so second Lauren's Escape's pretty good. Honestly, given that we have 2 Lauren's Escapes, I just think I feel like the plan is just riding a favorite hoplite to a win. And then if we draw a third land, then we can play the 10th district. But we can, if they have double removal here, we can protect with the first Lauren's Escape, and then maybe they have another removal or just the Spell Pierce, I guess, here. Okay, they're passing. Nice, that's a great draw. So I'm going to go ahead and Defiant Strike the Hoplite. Sweet. Actually, wouldn't hate a land here? Okay. Well, another threat's also good. I'll crack in for 3. Maybe punish for not running out another Hoplite, but I just really want to keep this alive. Fiery Impulse, Anger of the Gods. Let's see what he picks. Chooses Fiery Impulse. Okay. He notably does. He only has 2 damage with Fiery Impulse right now because he doesn't have Spell Mastery. Okay. That makes me feel like he's got double removal playing that on red. Or he's got Anger. But if he's got Anger, then he gets blown out here. Lightning Axe. I would like to cast Lauren's Escape. Sure, he's got Spell Pierce or just another removal spell. Okay, that's fine. 2 removal spells on my 1-mana creature. I'll take it. Oh yeah, that doesn't even kill it. I forgot he didn't have Spell Mastery yet. And the Scry here is great. I'm gonna bottom that. They haven't played a Shredder and they can't this turn, so I just don't want that. Opponent said oops, he didn't realize he didn't have Spell Mastery either. I'll just say that's tough. Okay, so now we have a... Okay, they just consider. That's good for us. We really need some help off the top. Yeah, that could have been a fatal error for my opponent. Oh, he did get a Phoenix back. All right, another land is pretty good. I'm gonna just... So I'm gonna crack in with Hoplite. He'll block, and that's fine. And then I'll just go, instead of playing 10th District now, I'll just play another Hoplite. Hold up another Lauren's Escape. Opt, so... Consider. So if he casts a removal spell before he has another land, then I get to do it without worry. Okay. No pump spells. Why would I get a pump spell? All right, all 10th District here, and we're just gonna go with the go wide beats. All right, he goes down to 10. I'm just gonna not shock in the Godless Shrine and pass the turn. I'm hard holding up that Warden's Escape. He's probably 100% sure I've got it, but yes, you get to cantrip. Okay, opponent passes again. I'm smelling a petty theft, maybe. But we have hexproof. Gas, please. Give me some gas. Petty theft. I would like to lord. I mean, you just help me smooth my draws, big dog. Gonna bottom that. Ooh, monstrous rage. I think that just does it. It's for. Yeah, I think he should be dead. Yep. All right, sweet, we got it. Yeah, he just him doing that on my upkeep. I mean, I guess if he did it on his turn, too. If he had just waited till combat, then I would have drawn blank there and he would have lived. But at least live for another turn. He had a tall hill to climb. But anyways, that was a good match. I'll see you guys on match 3. All right, I won the die roll for match 3. Always a good sign, except when we lose, then it's a bad sign. Like round 1. No threats. Got a couple of threats. I will put back the. I think I'll put back the Mana Confluence. And they revealed Yorion, so they're either on Niv-to-Light or they're on Enigmatic. Put back Mana Confluence. Play the Blood Crypt first, throw them off a little bit. They're going to be like, Giganta, Blood Crypt? What's going on? Okay. Lauren's Escape's a good draw. I'll play 10th District first. Play 10th District first. Now a third land would be great, because I can hold up protection on an Eliminator. Okay. I'll play 10th District. I tapped that wrong. It's a little unfortunate. I'll put that on top. Keep just more threats. All right. Yeah, I tapped that wrong. That was such a big mistake. I've only ever played the Boros version before this league today, so I'm used to just tapping your lands willy nilly. Okay. Oh, they missed. Did they miss their third land? All right, so we are going to shock that in. Third land's great. Them missing lands, I think we just have to capitalize on that rather than play Virtuoso and hold up interaction. I think we just need to shove damage since they missed their land drop. Got him to 9, so I could kill him next turn. I am still going to hold up protection. Okay, so they missed their land. That's tough. It's the downside of So, all right. So I didn't really get a good indication on what they're on, but either way, I know it is a grindy matchup. So I'm bringing in the Light of Hope, the Get Lost, and the Showdowns. Take out Surgy. I think the God's Willing's probably going to be bad since most of their removal is going to be sweeper based. Take out some Reckless Rages, and then cut a Claim, cut a Legionnaire. That could be wrong, but just going off vibes on the sideboarding. Another zero lander. The shuffler's just not really been super kind to us today. All right, so if they don't have exile-based removal, then we can claim the Hoplite if they kill it. But obviously, yeah, it's probably going to be a binding, Leyline Binding that it gets hit with. Anger's not a bad draw. We just need our dude to live. So they go Godless Shrine here. That gives them Domain. I manifested it. So this is getting binding. Oh, Sylvan carried it. That's not bad. Illuminator. That's a sweet draw. We're going to go Anger here. Another Hoplite. Don't love that. And then I'll just go ahead and fire off the Monstrous Rage. Why not? Just push the damage while I can. See if he wants to block this. He loses his ramp if he does. Sweet. So we got him to 11. Not overcommitting to the board in case they play any board wipe. Shotgun's good, although 4-mana spell is probably going to hurt. Oh, Fable? Okay. No Leyline Binding. No Leyline Binding. Sweet. Go Ancestral Anger. I think I crack in for 7. Because they kind of just have to block, given I could just have anything. So they'll take 5 here. And then I'll play out a Hoplite, incentivize them to wipe the board. They can just Bring to Light next turn, which really sucks. Bring to Light is probably lights out, but we'll see. I almost wish this Claim to Fame was in the yard, because I could just Virtuoso and then Fame it. But if they kill one of my dudes, then that is still an option, because I can claim it, then claim a Hoplite, then just Fame a Virtuoso if I have to. Let's see what they cast here. They can cast Omnath and gain a whole bunch of life this turn, but I don't necessarily know if that wins them the game or is going to save them. I would need to draw something hot off the top in order for it to win the game. Seems like he is casting. Oh no, Wandering Mind. Okay. Let's see what he puts in his hand. Leyline Binding. Okay, so my Hoplite's getting binding. He shocks down to 2. He, man, is playing bold. He has binding for 1 creature. I don't know what he would have in blue or black. I don't think Niv plays All right. So I'll crack in for 5 like that, and then I think I'll showdown instead this turn. Okay, he had push, so he's still got binding, which sucks. But that means I can claim next turn. White, red, showdown. He can binding this, but I still get the 4 cards. That's more important than the counters. They're at 2 life. Okay, Swifty, get lost. So he'll probably binding this, or he'll save it for a threat. Yeah, he may just be saving it for a threat. All right, he's at 2. 3 cards in hand. Can we survive? All right, so let's not show him anything face up here. Play Virtuoso, put a counter on Swifty. Play out this Blood Crypt, and then let's see. If I had 1 more mana. Yeah, I'll crack in for 2. And then I'll use this Monstrous Rage on Swifty just to... Puts the blocks there. And then I'll go ahead and Monstrous Rage here. I don't give a damn. Put a counter on Virtuoso. Yeah, he's gonna have to Binding Swifty here. Okay, cycles the land. Interesting. Yeah. Binding Swifty. I guess if I hadn't, I could have just get lost at this in response. So that was a misplay for sure. But that's fine. He's got 2 cards in hand, and I can claim to fame next turn. And I have a Virtuoso. So let's see what happens. Yeah, that was a misplay. I could have just not played Virtuoso and held up Get Lost. That was definitely a punt on my part. Could have just killed him there. If I get Bring Delighted here, I'm probably dead. Niv-Mizzet Supreme. Flying, hexproof from mono-colored. Okay. Let's see. So he can recast Fatal Push. I would love for him to push it this turn, but he won't. Yeah. Very crazy punt that I had this game, or that last turn, but... Ooh, okay, so Ancestral Anger is pretty sweet. So we are going to cast Claim on a favorite Hoplite. And then we'll go ahead and cast Fame on the Hoplite. I'll put the counter on the Hoplite. Oh, sweet. Oh, okay. He just left the whole game. All right. All right. Well, heck yeah, we got it. So we are currently 2-1. I'm gonna try to fix my record. For some reason, it's just not working right now. But I will fix that and see you guys in the next match. All right. I could not fix the record, the showing the record issue. I think Moto had maintenance earlier, and so I'm wondering if that has something to do with it. But I'll try to get it fixed for the next video. Anyways, we won the die roll for match 4, so that's pretty hype. We love winning those. This hand's wow. It's like the first like really good hand we've gotten today. Yeah, so we can go turn 1, hoplite. If I draw a third land like quickly, then I may hold this Virtuoso up for to be able to hold up the Lauren's Escape, but we'll see what happens. If they are a slower deck, then I'm just gonna, or if it's like a Malia. If it's a Malia, I'm gonna use the Lauren's Escape on the Wild Growth Walker anyways. I'll make us draw, nobody gets to win. Opponent tanking on their hand for a while. All right, they're taking a long time. I'll just cut it until they come back. All right, opponent finally came back, just casually 5 minutes ahead of them on clock. Whatever. Play out the hoplite and pass the turn. Let's see what they're on. So either mono black, something with fatal push. This hoplite's dying. No, hoplite does not die. Run out 10th district. Crack in for 3. Just want to sweat their removal. Fatal push. Yep. All right, now a third land would be great. All right, so it looks, yeah, okay, Reckoner, we're definitely against the mono black version. Or mono black waste not. Damn it. You know what? I'm gonna high roll it. I'll play out this hoplite. Actually, no, I'm not. I'll play out this hoplite, and then I'm gonna, yeah. Oh, just playing incredibly slow. For playing the incredibly slow deck, you might want to play a little bit faster. There we go. Well, another hoplite. Probably not pressuring them enough, but I really just don't want to. I don't want to play out the most important card of my deck without protection. Go blank. I think we just ditch the courages. Might be wrong, probably is wrong, but we just drew something sweet there. That's some gas. Now let me draw into something good, please. Third land here would be great, and then I pretty much just, there we go. So yeah, and then after that, I probably just don't want another land for the rest of the game. see what he rocks now. He may just go Extinction Event. And if he does, that is okay. I'm going to die from old age before this match is over. This guy's just taking his sweet ass time at every given opportunity. This guy's going to manage to time out against the fastest deck in the format. This is game one, and you are 7 minutes in, almost. He has land 4, so I expect an Extinction Event coming. Go blank. Okay, well, I'm going to get something out of my Warren's Escape. Probably should have targeted the smaller one. Alright, another go blank. Alright, need some help off the top. That's not help off the top. Yeah, alright, so note to self for next game, because unless he just has nothing, but with Gaia Reach and Reckoner Bankbuster, there's no way he's just going to keep having nothing. I need to just fire off my spells, because he's just going to keep go blanking me every turn. Learning the matchup. Learning the deck, learning the matchup. I almost just want to not record this match because he's just playing so slow, but... I'm going to crack in for 1 and put Gigant in a hand. He'll make me discard that too, but... There we go. Alright, opponent. Do your worst. Draws a card. Lily. Cool. Alright, sack creature. So land, orb, anything. None of those are. I'm just going to scoop it up. He's got me. Alright, so... Honestly, Claim to Fames aren't great because he just keeps go blanking me. I'll bring in Light of Hope and Get Lost for Waste Not and Lily respectively, and Showdown of the Scalds. Take out Surgy Shelter. I don't like that card. I just really don't like it. We'll do God's Willing. I think I bring in a couple Sheoldred's Edicts too. They don't play much creatures. And then take out Virtuoso. I don't want to like not have... I don't want to run out of threats. Reckless Rage is pretty bad in this matchup. It doesn't kill Shelly, and that's pretty much his only real threat. We'll just play 3 Showdowns on the play. I don't want to like just get a hand clogged full of 4 drops. All right, so I just need to dump my hand because he's gonna do it for me. If I don't, I need to not worry about playing around removal and stuff. Just need to jam. I have a habit of playing a little too passive when I play aggressive decks like this. I'll play 61 cards. Who cares? Opponent's probably going to use every bit of the minute and a half he has to sideboard because he just seems to be taking his sweet time at every chance. But while it's slow and it's boring, if you're watching, take this time. Leave a like, maybe subscribe. I'd appreciate it a lot. Also, let me know what decks you want to see. I'm down to kind of try whatever. I've just been playing what looks fun or like maybe what I've played a little bit in paper, stuff like that. But I'd really be down to try whatever. But other than that, I'm just going to keep playing what looks fun. I think I was thinking maybe next Control. I was going to play Control today, but I just don't quite have the time to play a league that's going to be that long. I just have plans here in a little while. So I figured I'd play a quick aggressive deck and just either win or lose fast and see what happens. So far, it's not too bad though, being 2-1. But yeah, as I said, my opponent used just about every bit of the time he had to sideboard. All right, this hand's good. We have land, spells, and threats. It's probably not going to be good enough, but opponent might end up being the first person to ever lose to clock against Boros Heroic. And also, back to just to fill the dead air, back to what I was saying, as far as letting me know what you want to see, what you want me to play. Also, if I make a misplay, which I do a lot, and I've done it like 3 times in this video, if I make a misplay, let me know. I'd love to know what I could have done differently, or if I like miss lethal and stuff like that. I'm here. I play to learn. I just play to get better. And if you guys feel the same, then it's part of the fun. I know whenever I watch other creators and stuff like that, I like to think what I would do in certain lines and see if they choose the same line. Uh, and I think that's a lot of fun. So I encourage you guys to do the same. It's not backseat gaming, in my opinion. I think it's just interacting, having a good time, and I think we all just want to learn and get better and have a good time playing the game. But opponent plays a land, and then he's tanking the force of will that he definitely has in his hand, seeing if he wants to let this Swifty resolve. Defiant Strike was a great draw. Just stuff that cantrips us is going to be really big in this matchup. We'll do the anger first. Not that it really matters. Lauren's Escape, not a bad draw. Kraken for 5. Them not having turn 1 push is pretty sweet. Let's hope they just play a Waste Not. If they play a Waste Not here, then we get to do a lot. But yeah, Fatal Duress. Defiant Strike or Lauren's Escape? Which one do you want, big dog? He takes Lauren's Escape. So he's got removal in his hand. I'm going to crack in for 3 here. What do you want to kill? Play a Virtuoso, and then we're just going to pray he doesn't have Path of Peril. If he has Path of Peril, we lose. Let's see what he does. Path of Peril is definitely game over, and I'm willing to bet that's what he was playing around. I maybe shouldn't have ran out the... I don't know, but running out the Virtuoso could be a mistake, but at the same time, last game I was punished for not just playing out my threats. We'll see, though. I haven't really looked at these mono black lists a ton, so I don't know if they are running Path of Peril on the side. I would imagine they are. Oh, opponent still. If they do play a Path of Peril, though, that's their whole turn 3, and so I'll probably Defiant Strike the Illuminated Virtuoso just to draw some cards. Gaia Reach. Path of Peril. Yep. Cast that in response. Okay, so we have another threat, which is nice. And a Get Lost. That's not bad. Nice. Okay. If they have another path, we lose, but I think, again, just getting cards out of my hand is important. Yeah, they got a... Yeah, it looks like they got another one. Oh, no, waste not. And they'll probably Thoughtseize me here. Duress, take my Get Lost. That sucks. I brought in the Get Lost specifically for that card. Kraken for 3, get him to 7. I want to put Jeggy to hand, but I know it's just not going to stay in my hand. But I'll do it anyways. Put him to hand, pass the turn. They probably are just going to get to make a blocker here. Kalitas. That's not what we like to see. Well. Play a Swifty, pass the turn. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm dead. I boarded out Reckless Rage, just forgot about this card. Another Waste Not, so now he can activate Gaia Reach and... Yep. I'm gonna discard Jeggy, I think. Yeah, them getting to make 2 zombies hurts pretty bad. God's Willing off the top is pretty huge too. Homestead Courage, not bad. I'll bottom that. Flash that back. All right, so I think now we just get in. They have 2 cards in hand. Let's see how they block. Opponent sacrifice. Okay, so I'll just get rid of the Swifty here. See how they block. This is lethal damage, so... All right, so let's think about this one. Okay, blocking orders assigned, that's fine. So right now, 0 damage is getting through. If I monstrous roll, that's 2, 3, an extra 4 damage getting through. So I have to monstrous rage no matter what, because she'll die if I don't. Monstrous rage here. Ancestral anger, I think we're going to keep that on the top. So yeah, opponent's going to take 4. None of my dudes will die. And then I'll pass. See what he's got 2 cards in hand. He can make a third. Oh, he can just make me mill that Ancestral Anger, which sucks. Let's see what he does. Another Waste Knot. So when he activates Gaia Reach, he's going to draw 2 extra cards, which sucks. Yeah, just casual draw 3. I don't think I'm going to be able to beat that. There's no way he didn't find some removal in that. Normally I'd say, well, if they're tanking it, that means they didn't really find everything they needed. But this guy just seems to spend 40 minutes doing nothing. Plays a land, does nothing. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Hang on. Alright, we are gonna... Each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature. Let's see if that does it or if he's got double removal. His opponent said LOL. Alright, looks like he had nothing. Sweet. Alright, so Shelly's Edict there was actually kind of huge. I'm going to bring in the third one, honestly. And then we'll cut... Wow. Yeah, sideboarding in this matchup is hard. I mean, Light of Hope is better. It's good for those dudes. I'm just gonna cut 1 Swifty and we'll go. Yeah, I just need my creatures to be higher impact. Swifty just kind of always feels bad. All right, game 3 on the draw. That last one was a close one, so we're gonna have to get a little bit lucky. This hand's terrible. Can't keep 1 threat against Fatal Push Tribal. Gonna keep the 1-lander. I will bottom here. If he thought seizes me turn 1, I lose the game. But we gotta high roll it. Okay, another threat's nice because this one's getting pushed. Okay, he didn't instep push. That's pretty good. Waste Not. All right, I get to Light of Hope that. That's pretty sweet. Second land here would be great. Darn. All right, opponent just picked up his pace quite a bit. He's okay in things quite a bit faster. Okay, no double black from my opponent. That's pretty good. Field of Ruin takes my... Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, drew the land. Thanks for the shuffle, opponent. I think we go Homestead Courage. Ancestral Anger. Oh, he still had 1 mana. That sucks. Forgot about that. All right, well that's fine. We'll just pass the turn. We have a threat and an anger in hand. If he go blanks us, we're fucked. But might just Field of Ruin us again. Yep. Yep. We're gonna need to draw some lands. Pretty bad. That's not a land. Yeah, he's just gonna choke us out of the game with fields. I guess I'll ditch an anger. I can actually cast the Lauren's Escape. Not that this creature's about to live. Duress. Yeah, I think he just takes Lauren's Escape. Oh, he takes Showdown. Surprising. I guess because he has removal here. Thoughtseize. Yep, that's a tough one. That's an ass beating right there. Yeah, I don't think it's physically possible for us to win this game at this point. This has been a beating. I think this deck and Rakdos Vampires obviously are probably the main reasons why this deck's not really playable right now. I'm gonna just discard Showdown. Go blank. Yep. What a beating. Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and scoop it up. It is not physically possible for me to win this game. Yeah, that's tough. I mean, I had not a great hand. They had the nuts, and they beat the dog shit out of me. Not much you can do. But we can try to play for the 3-2. I'll see you guys in match 5. Alright, y'all. Won the die roll for match 5. No lands. 1 land. Think we have to keep it. I think I'll bottom the 10th district. It's 2 mana, and I don't know what I'm up against. I might want this Reckless Rage. Foundry Hoplite, go. See if we get another mono blue. Oh, mono blue spirits, okay. Alright, well, this thing's going to the Shadow Realm. Alright, so not the matchup to be missing land drops on, sadly, but maybe we can just get there off of one dude. The way this hand's looking, it's not happening, but goes ahead and plays the Shacklegeist. Okay. Alright, opponent. Monstrous Rage. I mean, that's a pretty sweet draw if you only got one. That's the best pump spell in our deck. Hit him, get him down to 12. We do have the gods willing to protect us from the Shacklegeist ability if they decide to use that. Curious Obsession. We don't love to see that. Okay, we'll take 3, go to 15. So their Geist Light Snare's online for 1 mana now, which sucks. Land, please, 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 please. Fuck. Well, I'm gonna crack in for 4. Yeah, that's fine. You're gonna flash in another one and try to tap him down? Yep. Pro Blue. Bottom of your library. Don't need that. Yeah, you're not locking me out with the Shacklegeist just yet. You can do it next turn, but... Yeah, I'm probably going to lose this game, especially if they throw down a Lord here. I'm probably just dead. Another Curious Obsession. Yeah, so opponent gets to Ancestral Recall every turn, which sucks. Land, please. Or God's Willing. Or no more God's Willings. Need a. Yep. Okay, I mean, second land is something. Play double Swift Spear. Not going to swing into the. Oh, actually, you can't activate Faceless Haven. I'll go ahead and. I'll go ahead and crack in for 2. Yeah, his hand was amazing if we just found. If we found lands quicker. So if they throw down a Lord here, I'm dead. 4, 5, 6. Oh no, I'm just dead anyways. Let's see if they see it. Does he not see it? Wow, he had lethal. He just didn't go for it. But that being said, he is gonna have 5 cards in hand with Faceless Haven able to block. So Moswander. Ancestral Anger, not bad. They're gonna counter it. They got 4 cards in hand. And then I'm gonna scoop it up after that. Opponent tanking. I don't know if he realizes that he just wins if he counters this. 10th District is not going to do it. But that doesn't mean we can't bluff. Tank it a long time. I'm going to crack in for 5. Joke. You got me, opponent. Alright, took me too long to find a second land there. Tough one, but we'll live. We'll bring in volleys. And I think we bring in a... Yeah. Run it like that. Put back the shelters. Don't care about them. Take out Claim to Fame. All right, mono blue spirits. I don't know why you have to keep seeing this deck in the leagues. It's the only good part about Pioneer going to the gutter trash can that it's kind of gone to recently is you don't have to see mono blue spirits very often. But I've been seeing it quite a bit. That Hero Tsukai guy, the guy who always is high up on the trophy leaderboards for Pioneer, who just grinds that deck. Yeah, is inspiring people, then darn it, I don't like that. Opponent gonna take a while on his sideboarding, as per usual. There we go. Take the play. Now just a good hand, please. This hand's alright. I'm gonna keep it. Play advantage, Swifty, and I'm gonna pass. Luckily, they shouldn't have any real removal, and they're not going to have a 1-mana counter spell for this Illuminated Virtuoso, so that's pretty good for us. Moz Wander, this only counters instants and sorceries, right? Yep, so we are free to jam here. I'll crack in for 1. Virtuoso pass. Curious Obsession, that's fine. Somebody 16 and draws a card. Yeah, the thing I don't like about Mono Blue Spirits is you have to have good functional hands while also getting Curious Obsession. Otherwise, you just get ran over by the other decks, or you'll eventually get outvalued. But my opponent seems to just be drawing those Curious Obsessions quite a bit. Don't love drawing another land, but cast a Defiant Strike here, connive. Digital land. Yeah, I'll go ahead and crack in for 6 here, put him to 12. I'll play a Hoplite main phase 2 and see if I can't get him close to dead next turn. So I can go Swifty and just kind of go a little more wide. See if he counters this. No counters. Spectral Sailor. So now he can Shacklegeist. But honestly, if he tries to upkeep Shacklegeist, we love that because we're just going to be able to Lorens escape it. Supreme Phantom, that's a tough one. Hard one to beat. I think it's cracking for 6 here. He is kind of winning the race a little bit. Okay, but he only swings. And what sucks is Mausoleum Wanderer he can counter anything. Or counter this Lorens Escape for free. Give me Pump Spell, please. Damn it. Play land, play a Swifty. I'm going to cast this Lorens Escape just to get the Connive off. I don't think that they're going to... They may not let it resolve, but who knows. Okay, that's pretty good. I think I'll keep a Reckless Rage, honestly. And I'm going to crack in for some damage. See what my opponent wants to do. Running Volley's huge, and they can't counter it, so... And they don't have mana for... Okay, so do I kill the Curious Obsession Mozwander or do I kill the Lord? I think the Lord might just be better. Wait. Oh yeah, this wasn't a Reckless Rage. That sucks. I was kind of wanting Reckless Rage so I could connive, but obviously I would connive away the Reckless Rage that I topped, so this works either way. So kill Phantom. And now their Spectral Sailors are not very good blockers. Three, six, seven, eight, nine. It's not lethal, so I mean, if he has another Lord in his hand, he could just not block and be fine. Blocks Hoplite. Double blocks Hoplite. So that makes me feel like he's going to be able to have lethal next turn. Oh, single block. No block. Okay. So he's playing a little less aggressive. Chump block Swifty. Goes down to 6. So he's got 3, 4 damage right now. If he like double lords me here, then I'm probably dead. But oh, he just goes to combat. All right, so we know I'm drawing Reckless Rage here. Is there any way I can kill them here? Okay, so they have Haven and they can activate it, but that's probably their worst play. Oh, Shacklegeist. Okay. Okay, so we'll probably tap down Virtuoso. Taps down Virtuoso. That doesn't necessarily save him. If he has Shacklegeist. So we draw Reckless Rage here. So okay, so I have to play under the assumption that he has Shacklegeist and can block one thing. And he can counter, or well, I will be able to pay for it. So we're gonna just move to combat. If he has I can beat Shacklegeist. Gonna crack in with the team. Petty theft. That's kind of what I was worried about, but luckily I can do this. I can't target Virtuoso because he'll just die, and then the connive isn't worth it because it'll just do that. So we'll just... yeah, we'll just do that. Doesn't really matter. Okay, put him to 2. Replay the favorite hoplite. And then we pass the turn, see what they got. We're at 10. Can they kill us? Okay, land 3 cards in hand. And this Brazen Borrower, none of my dudes have flying, so this Brazen Borrower is not really relevant. Another Curious Obsession, that sucks. Hard to beat spirits when they draw multiple Curious Obsessions. Alright, okay. I don't know what he could possibly have that would... I got 4 creatures. He has, what, double Shacklegeist? That doesn't even do it. Just wondering what he could possibly have. Okay, there we go. I was going to say, it just didn't seem like there was anything he could possibly have. I'm going to bring in Light of Hopes for those stupid Curious Obsessions. I'll bin a Swifty and bin 10th District. I don't like to go threat light, but they're not really, they don't have much removal, so we're pretty safe. If we can stick down some good threats and protect them and beef them up, then that's all we really need. Ew, what the fuck is that blank? Jeggy? Alright, come on. I want this 3-2. Tired of doing bad. Although 3-2 is not great, but... Got a mulligan that. Got a mulligan that. I'm going to bottom the Godless Shrine and the Light of Hope. This is a tough one, not going to lie. Another Blood Grip, that's a bummer. Let's see which throwdown opponent. Mozwander. Sacred Foundry. Just no need to be too aggressive given I don't have jack for shit in my hand. Let's just see what he wants to do here. Opponent takes the 1, that's fine. Alright. Need you to just not have anything, opponent. Okay. Opponent cracks in for 1. Alright. I need some help on the draws here. Shacklegeist, okay. I'll go ahead and volley this Shacklegeist while I can. Or I guess I always can. It can't be countered, but he could Shacklegeist it, and that would be unfortunate. Help, 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 please. Something good. Something good. Something good. That's not bad. I hate shocking, but we're going to do it because I need to. I think we can save this monstrous rage. It's a good combat trick. See if they flash in and block with the spectral sailor here. Although they can still counter it, but it's still fading hope. That sucks. That's a motherfucker right there. God damn it. Yeah, that probably just won them the game. They what's it called? Yeah, they just won the game off that. That's crazy. Yeah, just didn't take 5 damage. Now they get free. They can just set their all their mana up, build a board here, and they just can do it without having to worry. That sucks. Curious Obsession. Yep. Wow, it's crazy. That one fading hope just won them the game. It's unreal. I don't think I can come back from it. And yeah, now they're just gonna draw 2-3 cards a turn, and they have Geistlight Snare set up. Yep. All right, counter it, opponent. No. It actually resolved. All right, I'm just going to pass like this. I got God's Willing and Monstrous Rage. I don't think I can deal 19 damage to them in one turn with a favorite Hoplite. But shucksy doodles, we can try. Ah, cool. So I'm never getting to play the game. Yeah, this league, we've just been moles to 5 every other game. Not even like there was like one time where I mold a 7 that I should have kept, even though it wasn't great. But then other than that, it's just been 1 land, 0 land, 30 land, no threat, or no creature or no land. That's been either no creature or no land. That's been the majority of hands. And now he can tap down my creatures for the rest of the game. I take 7 here, go down to 5. He just never missed on interaction, land drops. He just had it all. Not much you can do. Sure, they got a counter spell here. Nope. Yep, that fading hope just it sucks. This deck is fun. The fact that it was able to make it to the finals of the PT blows my mind. Simon Nielsen's got to just be the most insane man who's ever lived. Because yeah, I'm gonna concede this. This deck just it never. I know I definitely misplayed quite a bit at some points. But you just don't get to play the game if your opponents have interaction. What's it called? Yeah, just got rolled by mono black. We did take a game on them, but it was luck. Yeah, and then spirits there. They just didn't that one fading hope. That one fading hope ended the game right there. 1 mana win the game. That's good. And I mean, I couldn't have played around it. I didn't have protection, or I didn't have any protection spells that I could hold up or anything like that. I just had to jam, and I lost because of it. But yeah, overall, the deck's fun. if just losing because your opponent had one interaction spell in their hand is fun to you, then you'll love this deck. But otherwise, I think I want to spend my time playing something just a little bit more consistent, or like if Mono Green Devotion was still the best deck in the format, then Heroic is absolutely the GOAT. You can just free wins most of the time against Mono Green. But overall, not my favorite deck I've played on this channel. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe, please, por favor, if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Please let me know what you guys would want to see. I want to play what you guys want to see. But thank you for watching. Y'all have a good one.